Suppose we want to write a pseudocode to find out if an integer is positive or negative and then print the answer. When defining the flow of certain programs, we would need to use some conditions, repeat criteria, print instructions, stop commands, and the like. We write this information using pseudocode to create a step-by-step programming guide that can be used for future reference. Here are the key elements of pseudocode. To write comments, we must begin with // Each instruction in the pseudocode is a separate step. The indentations here show where an instruction ends and the next instruction begins. Words such as program, and, if, and else are capitalized to make it easier to spot them. The style to be used is not fixed, but the objective is to make the pseudocode as clear to the reader as possible. For more clarity, we would add comments to the program. Here's an example. // This program describes how to find if an integer is positive or negative and print the answer. Program is integer positive or negative. // Here we assume that 0 is not entered. If number is greater than 0. Print positive. Else, print negative. End. As shown in this example, pseudocode lines are not launched when the program runs, but they provide important information for programmers, non-technical viewers, and debuggers.
Let's learn about what an array is. An array is a data structure that contains a group of elements. Typically, these elements are all of the same data type, such as integer or string. Let's first understand what a data structure is. It is a format that helps in storing and consolidating data. Array as a data structure can be envisioned as follows. Each data structure is designed to suit a specific requirement for organizing data. Once again, an array is a data structure that contains a group of elements of the same data type, such as an integer or string. Arrays are commonly used in computer programs to organize data so that a related set of values can be easily sorted or searched. Arrays are used to implement mathematical vectors, matrices, and other types of rectangular tables. They are also used by many small and large databases. This video explains the syntax you will use to create an array. Before creating arrays, let's understand the types of arrays. They can be single-dimensional, two-dimensional, or multidimensional. One-dimensional array is also known as 1D array. After an array variable is declared, use the new operator with the following syntax to create an array. Array ref var equals new data type, open bracket, array size, close bracket, semicolon. Note that you cannot assign elements to an array unless it has already been created. Declaring an array variable, creating an array, and assigning the reference of the array to the variable can be combined in one statement, as shown here. Data type, open-close box brackets, array ref var, equals new data type, open bracket, array size, close bracket, semicolon. Here, the array size indicates an integer constant greater than 0, and type refers to any valid C data type. The assignment with brackets establishes the initial values assigned to the members of the array. This is also called a single-dimensional array. Let's learn about a multidimensional array that can be used for many purposes. In real time, you can use multidimensional arrays to store the following data types. For example, the x and y coordinates of points in a line, day-wise minimum and maximum temperature data, day-wise data of stocks and market analysis, gate-wise arrival and departure of flights. When you define an array in a program, the compiler requests the operating system, or OS, to allocate memory for the array. The OS then allocates the requested memory space. For example, the image shows the allocation of 8 base memory locations for the array. Note that a double value requires 8 bytes, and hence the base address of each element in the array is incremented by 8, as in 10001, 10009, and so on. To add an image to your web page, type the lesser than symbol, img, src equals, to open your image tag in the HTML document. After the equals symbol, copy and paste the image URL in quotation marks. To close the image URL tag, type the greater than symbol after the link that you have pasted. To add videos to your web page, type the video element. When you add a video element to a web page, it will automatically add what are referred to as control attributes, which add controls to the videos such as play, pause, and volume. You do not have to do anything to add the control attributes. With the source element, you can specify alternative video files that the browser can choose from. The browser will use the first recognized format. The video formats that a browser recognizes are MP4, WebM, and OGG. To close the video tag, you should type the lesser than symbol, /video, the greater than symbol. One common occurrence is flickering while the video loads. To avoid this, make sure you include the width and the height attributes. To add hyperlinks to a web page, type the lesser than symbol href equals to open your link tag. Copy and paste the URL after the equal symbol in quotation marks. To close the link portion of the HTML, type the greater than symbol. After closing the link, type a name for the link that you have added. To close the hyperlink tag, type the lesser than symbol, /a, the greater than symbol after the name of the hyperlink that you have added.